This is ABC7 News at 11, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Haley has the night off. Thank you so much for joining us. Topping our news tonight, a deadly and dramatic situation developing in Mexico. A major fireworks market literally blows up. So far, officials confirm at least 29 people are dead and dozens more injured. ABC's Richard Cantu reports.
It looks like a cross between a massive celebration and a huge mistake. Cell phone cameras rolling as commuters drove home just outside Mexico City. The country's best-known fireworks market exploding in a huge plume of smoke and flames. People in nearby neighborhoods could hear the explosions as the fire spread, and the fireworks just kept detonating. Back at the scene, people visiting the market scrambling, running to safety. In the aftermath, confusion and chaos. People walking through rubble, along with fire crews and police searching for victims. You can still hear an occasional pop from an exploding firework. So far, no word on what sparked the explosion. Richard Cantu, ABC News, New York.
Meantime, the search is on for the killer in the Berlin Christmas market attack. A truck plowed through the crowd there, killing 12 people. Investigators say ISIS is claiming responsibility, and officials had to release the man they originally picked up. German police admit that man initially detained was the wrong person. Germany's Chancellor Angela Merkel was at the growing memorial for the victims.
No, we are not frightened. We want to support this, and we want to fight for our rights and our freedom.
The markets are set to reopen Wednesday. German officials are urging the public to visit them and buy an angel. 1 month from today, Donald Trump will be sworn in as the 45th President of the United States. The Electoral College made it official Monday. And while there were many protests, electors voted as expected, and Trump got the 270 votes needed for the White House and then some.
We have for President Donald Trump, 36 votes. For Ron Paul, 1 vote. And for John Kasich, 1 vote. By the way, Texas now puts President Trump over the top.
Former President Bill Clinton told a local newspaper that Trump, quote, doesn't know much, but one thing he does know is how to get angry white men to vote for him. Hillary Clinton won the popular vote by nearly 3 million votes, but lost, of course, the electoral vote. With Trump moving into the White House, the Florida Senate president wants to start working on a framework for how the state can move forward with major changes in the Medicaid program. Conservatives have long discussed turning Medicaid into a block grant program that would give states more flexibility in how they provide health care to low-income residents.
I think that gives us a lot more flexibility with our Medicaid system, and hopefully would, I think, provide an extraordinary opportunity for the House and the Senate to look at ways to perhaps make health insurance available to men and women who get up and go to work every day in Florida, but maybe can't pay the full cost of their health insurance.
Medicaid, which is funded by the federal and state governments, is a highly complicated program that provides care to about 4 million people in Florida. Time now to get a check on our weather tonight. Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan keeping track of that. A very pretty night out there, Bob.
Yeah, it's nice out there right now. Temperature's still pretty warm, although the dew point is dropping. That means we're going to be a little cooler tomorrow morning. It was upper 60s to start the day off today, and that's where we're at right now. 69 degrees. Dew point temperature has slipped a little bit. It was at 68 at 6 o'clock this evening. Humidity now at 84%. East to northeast winds, they're at 5 miles an hour. That northeasterly component will bring our temperatures down a little bit. Still will be above average as far as the overnight lows are concerned. Our average low temperature for this time of year in the low 50s will be into the upper 50s to low 60s. Right now, temperature 50 in Tallahassee, 49 though in Jacksonville and Pensacola. Temperatures here in the 60s, and we have even a 70-degree reading now at Cortez. 69 in Braden. A little bit cooler as you press inland. Or Wauchula, I should say, is at 66. Arcadia now at 64 degrees. The Gulf temperature 71. That's a little bit warmer than usual for this time of year. That colder air is slowly sinking southward, at least cooler air. It'll be in place tomorrow to start the day off, but we'll still warm above average. We'll have a look at that in your Christmas weather as well. Coming up in a few minutes. Scott, back to you.
Okay, Bob, thank you. Plans continue to move along for another proposed hotel in downtown Sarasota. Choice Hotels International is planning to build a new hotel along Fruitville Road. ABC7's Rick Adams joins us now with more details. Rick?
Yeah, Scott, this hotel will be situated in downtown Sarasota. Even though it's in the early stages, it has a lot of people talking. This is the spot where Choice Hotels International is looking to build a 5-story, 118-room hotel. It's on Fruitville Road between Central and Coconut. Bob Matthews' home is directly behind where this hotel will be built. He says that having a hotel in this spot isn't a bad thing.
I've expected it. There's a lot of growth in Sarasota. And actually, I think it's a smart move compared to some of the other places.
It's not yet known which of the Choice hotels will be built here. Comfort Inn and Quality Inn are just a few of the types of hotels in the Choice Hotel group. The Greater Sarasota Chamber of Commerce says there is a need for hotels like this because so many people are now visiting the Sarasota area.
Variety is key, and when you put yourself in the shoes of a tourist, people come to this area with different notions of what they want to do, levels of comfort, price points. So for us, the opportunity to offer all different price points, all different flags is really critical to be able to attract all different sorts of consumers to the area.
The city of Sarasota tells us that if all goes according to plan, construction could begin sometime this spring. Meanwhile, Matthews and his wife now have their home on the market after 45 years of being in the family. They tell us it's not because of the planned hotel, but because they're ready for a change.
Sarasota is growing. It's getting very busy, and I think it's getting very pricey. And I think, we're kind of country people, and we want a quiet spot.
And these hotel plans will go in front of the city's Development Review Committee tomorrow morning. Scott, back to you.
All right, Rick, thank you. Plans to build a new hotel in the Bradenton Area Convention Center are falling into place. The Palmetto City Commission has voted on a conceptual financial agreement to help fund the project with Manatee County. However, they're still looking for more information on the county's commitment to the project before they make any final agreement. The project calls for a 250-room hotel with public meeting space and a restaurant. Once finalized, or everything is finalized, hearings for the rezoning and site plans will be held early next year, and construction could be completed by 2018. Water has been shut down to more than 100 homes and 24 businesses in Sarasota because of a water main break. Repairs are underway near Bee Ridge Road and Swift Road. Sarasota County government says drivers should be extra careful because only one lane is open in both directions on Bee Ridge Road. That work, though, should be done by midnight. Straight ahead, Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan will be back. He'll have the official Suncoast forecast. And the clock is ticking as shoppers make last-minute purchases before Christmas. We'll tell you how to avoid becoming the next victim of identity theft while shopping online. And why the name of one winter-themed parade is causing some controversy in Venice.
Across America with Mega Jackpots, it's Mega Millions.
Hello, America. I'm John Crow. It's Tuesday, December 20th, and tonight's Mega Millions jackpot is an estimated annuitized $67 million. To win that jackpot, you must match these 5 white balls plus that gold mega ball. Now, let's see if I can make you a millionaire tonight. Our first winning number tonight is 12. That's followed by 48. Up next, we have 65. That's followed by 1. And your final white ball for this Tuesday evening is 14. Now for the Mega Ball. Tonight's Mega Ball number is 2. Again, tonight's winning numbers are 12, 48, 65, 1, 14, and the gold Mega Ball is 2. I've no match lost 6 numbers. Friday's jackpot could be $76 million. Play on, America.
ABC7 is proud to present Line Dance Central. Now you can learn popular country and not-so-country line dances from the comfort of your own home. Just visit mysuncoast.com, click on Entertainment, and you'll be kicking up your boots or flip-flops in no time. Brought to you by the White Buffalo Saloon and Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
This holiday season, give the greatest gifts of all, performance and peace of mind. Subaru was named the 2016 Best Overall Brand, Most Trusted, and Best Performance Brand by Kelley Blue Book. And ALT has named Subaru its top mainstream brand for residual value for 2016. Now during the Subaru Share the Love event, you can lease a new Outback for just $229 a month or get 0% financing. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Don't miss the 19th annual Thunder by the Bay Motorcycle Festival, January 5th through the 8th, to benefit Suncoast Charities for Children. This year's festival welcomes special guest Blue Oyster Cult to the premier sports campus at Lakewood Ranch on January 8th at 4 p.m. Admission is free. Festival events include a sporting clay tournament, kickoff party, welcome Thunder event, Cruise for Cash charity motorcycle ride, and a 2-day Rockin' and Ridin' at the Ranch festival featuring vendors, live music, a Taste of Thunder area, and more. VIP tickets are available. For tickets and info, visit thunderbythebay.org.
A poodle butter dish. I'll use this. A chicken purse. It's so artsy. You're really good at giving gifts.
This holiday, give the perfect gift.
Perfect.
Flowers, always the perfect gift. Beniva Flowers and Gifts, exceeding your expectations.
All right, Bob is back, and boy, we've had temperatures consistently in the 80s for forever, it seems.
Luckily it's not the 90s, right? Fort Myers 91 yesterday, today 87 there. They had a little bit more sunshine than us, and I know that you got a story coming up, too, about internet shopping and late season shoppers. You know, I haven't even started mine yet, so I got to start working on that.
You're in trouble.
I got a lot to do, too, between now and then, so Saturday may be good. Here's what's happening. Casey Key webcam showing a nice day today, at least in the afternoon. A lot of sunshine came out. Temperatures did warm above average. We had highs near 80 degrees in some cases across the Sun Coast. A little bit warmer, as I mentioned, down in Fort Myers, 87 degrees there. Nice sunset tonight. As you see right here from the North Jetty, Linda getting this shot as the sun was setting. And here's a look now at North Siesta, getting in the spirit of the season right now. The Christmas tree right there in the north end. That's a little old washed out fishing pier or dock, if you will. And we used to fish on that quite a bit. That's why I call it a fishing pier. Here's what's happening. We have some showers to the east of us right now. A weak cold front has now made its way through. Really, it's a stationary front now, which will eventually kind of fall apart. But the wind flow out of the north-northeast will usher in some slightly cooler and slightly drier air for us tomorrow. But still, cooler is a relative term, and considering how warm we've been here, it'll be a little bit cooler than we've seen, but still above average, it looks like, as we push on through the day. As far as the satellite and radar picture goes, some high clouds now just to the northwest of us. Currently, we do have partly cloudy skies, 69 degrees, and the dew point as at 64. This number continues to drop, which is a good sign. East to northeast winds at 5. The pressure 30-22, pretty high, and that's been holding steady all evening long. 80 degrees are high, our normal 72, so well above it. And it has been that way all fall long as we enter into winter tomorrow. 86 degrees, that's the hottest temperature we've seen on this date, and that was set back in 1990. The low this morning was pretty close to summer-like readings, upper 60s, 68 degrees at the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport. Now, as far as dew point temperatures go, this is what we look at to see what our low is going to be, but this number's been falling as a result of that north to northeasterly wind bringing some drier air in, so this number will drop more than likely into the upper 50s. So our lows tomorrow will be close to that, and we'll see some low 60s right near the coast. Current temperature 69 in Sarasota, but look at that, 49 in Jacksonville. All the cold air for the last few days has been kind of bottled just to the north of us, and we've been in that warm sector, and now it will change a little bit. Tomorrow highs will be only in the mid 70s as opposed to upper 70s to low 80s, and you'll see that on the forecast tomorrow. A little bit of mixture of sun and clouds, some peaks of the sun, and that'll be later in the day. I think quite a bit of clouds around in the morning with the possibility of some fog. Well, temperatures around the U.S. starting to warm up, finally, but still cold. Temperature at 27 in Minneapolis, 24 in Chicago right now, 31 into Cleveland, and 30 degrees in Albuquerque. You can see most of the U.S. is below freezing, with the exception of Texas, California, Arizona, and Florida at this point. Futurecast. This is Wednesday, 9 o'clock. You can see quite a bit of clouds, low clouds, and some fog still kind of hanging around throughout the morning. And then, again, as we move on through time, we are going to see the possibility of a few showers move on through as a result of a frontal system down to our south. But those showers will be mainly to the south of us. I think there's a slight chance we may see a few showers here. But overall, get a look at what's happening. That cloudiness just kind of sticks around on Wednesday, but then gets out of here on Thursday. Thursday is looking pretty good for us. For boaters, a little bit of patchy fog to start the morning off. Otherwise, northeast winds at 10 knots. There'll be a light chop on the bays and inland waters. Seas running right around 2 feet. And the good news is that forecast will continue right through the holiday weekend. So we're expecting pretty nice boating weather right through it if you have time to do that. Low tide will be at 1:11. High tide will be at 5:57 and sunrise at 7:16. Areas of fog and 63 for low for the most part, upper 50s well inland. And then as we move through tomorrow, look for morning cloudiness and some fog around. A little bit more sunshine in the afternoon, 76. And get a load of this, temperatures in the 80s by Saturday and Sunday. Yes, that's what winter looks like here in Florida, I guess. Scott, back to you.
Does. All right, Bob, thank you. The internet is, of course, a popular way to shop during the holiday season, Bob, which leaves personal information at risk. The Sarasota County Sheriff's Office is warning consumers on ways to avoid identity theft. Detective Carlos Verdoni recommends using a credit card instead of a debit card online. If a shopper's debit card information is stolen, it can lead to a very big loss.
Whatever you have in your checking account or savings account, I mean, you literally can lose thousands. If you have to use your debit card, I would say just be more cognizant of where you use it at, who may be looking over your shoulder, and definitely checking your accounts more often.
Sheriff's Office recommends shoppers sign up for bank alerts through text messages to stay informed of any fraudulent activity. While shopping at a store in person, paying with cash is the safest option. The annual parade in Venice is creating some controversy. Several years ago, the city changed the name of the Venice Christmas Parade to the Holiday Parade. Mayor John Hollick says the idea was to be more politically correct, but at a recent city council meeting, some residents demanded it be changed back.
One thing that I found out in government is it doesn't matter what you do, you're going to offend somebody. So what you try to do is make sure that what you're doing is the right thing. And I think calling the parade a Christmas parade is the right thing to do, since that's what it's a celebration of Jesus Christ's birthday.
Venice's city attorney is now looking into the issue to see what it would take to change the name again. The Suncoast organization called Scope is taking on a new cause in Sarasota County. County commissioners are approving more than $150,000 to find more and better ways to help the area's young people. According to data from Scope, 18% of children in the county live in poverty, 900 are homeless, and an average of 30 are removed from their homes each month.
It allows the community to hold itself accountable, that we make sure that we take care of those youth, that we make sure that the programs are in place where they're needed, when they're needed, in the way that they're needed, and that we don't have gaps in the system.
The next step will be taking an inventory of what programs already exist to determine what still needs to be done on this issue. Last night on ABC7, we showed you what might be built at the corner of US 41 and Stickney Point Road in Sarasota. That land has been vacant for a while now. Benderson Development had planned as many as 500 condos and apartments for the Siesta Promenade mixed-use project. Now a Benderson spokesman says those numbers are not definite. Many of you shared your thoughts on those plans. Tony Thomas writes they should be affordable housing for the younger generation. Most leave the area because of the ridiculously high rents. Ron Flynn fired back by saying, given the high value of the land, material, and labor, it is impossible for any developer to build affordable housing. And Pete Weiler writes, it was better when the mobile home park was there and the Shell station at the corner. Thank you all for your comments. Manatee County Animal Services is celebrating a successful holiday season. As of this afternoon, 37 pets have new families thanks to last weekend's Home for the Holidays event. The nonprofit no-kill animal rescue Forget Me Not partnered with Animal Services for this very special adoption event, and a successful one at that. Sports is coming up next, but first, here's what's coming up on Jimmy Kimmel.
We have a monster show tonight. Now, who knows Metallica? Here we go with the first question. In what year was Metallica inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame?
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a CRV for $219 during Wild's final clearance. Just $219 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
Sarasota, we're uncorking something special at Michael's Wine Cellar and Tasting Room. Shop in a relaxed atmosphere with our wine specialists. You'll find 1,000 international wines, 200 under $20. National brand and boutique liquors at competitive pricing. Handcrafted beers. Stop by Michael's Wine Cellar and Tasting Room today and let us show you something exceptional.
Florida Studio Theater presents Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves, celebrating fierce women with fierce vocals from the 70s through today. Featuring songs by performers such as Cher, Tina Turner, and Reba McEntire. Don't miss what critics are saying is a lively, high-energy driving review with powerhouse singers. Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves is now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting floridastudiotheater.org.
Hi, I'm Chef Judy. Every Wednesday morning, I'll be with the chefs at the Publix Aprons Cooking School serving up the most wonderful dishes. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday on ABC7's Good Morning Suncoast.
Holiday scratch-offs are here, and oh, they make great surprises. Imagine the joy they will bring. With over $126 million in prizes, use them for a wreath or a place card for your feast. Attach them, scratch them, and let the magic happen. Holiday scratch-offs. The Florida Lottery has them. Just imagine.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Hey, I'm really glad that you're taking a few moments to check out this video about the ministry of First Sarasota, Downtown Baptist Church. I'm William Hill, lead pastor here at First Sarasota. For the last 15 years, it's been my privilege to share in the life of this faith community, a community that centers itself around faith, friends, and family. Indeed, it is a ministry that's been in existence right here in this wonderful city for over a century.
Google GoWildHonda.com. Lease a Civic for $179 during Wild's final clearance. Just $179 and 0 down. Now at GoWildHonda.com or visit Wild Honda Sarasota. It's gotta be wild.
Now, sports.
Since losing Steven Stamkos to a knee injury, the Tampa Bay Lightning have struggled. The Bolts back home tonight after a long road trip out west, hosting the Red Wings in Tampa. Pick it up in the first period. Watch Brian Boyle hanging out in the front of the net here. And he'll be in the right place at the right time. He redirects a shot from Anton Strawman and beats the Detroit goalie. It's 1-0. Later in the first, Lightning goalie Ben Bishop will make the save, but in the process hurts his leg somehow. He would have to leave the game with an undisclosed injury. The Bolts really get it going on offense in the second period, though. Watch Jonathan Drouin score on the power play right there. It's 2-0 Lightning. Bolts get another power play goal from Braden Point right there from the corner. They led 4-0 after 2 periods and go on to beat Detroit 4-1. They will host St. Louis at home on Thursday. 2 Buccaneers named to the Pro Bowl tonight, and neither should be a big surprise. Defensive tackle Gerald McCoy making his 5th straight Pro Bowl. McCoy is double-teamed by opponents on nearly every play, but has still managed to rack up 7 sacks so far this season. And also making the Pro Bowl for the first time, receiver Mike Evans. In his 3rd season, Evans has become one of the best pass catchers in the NFL with 84 catches and 10 touchdowns this season. There are 4 alternates who may or may not play in the Pro Bowl. Linebackers Quan Alexander and Levante David, punter Brian Anger, who has been a big weapon for the Bucs this season, and cornerback Brett Grimes. The Pro Bowl, by the way, will be played January 19th in Orlando. 2-time Wimbledon champion Petra Kvitova is recovering after being attacked in her apartment today. The Czech tennis star suffered damage to her tendons and fingers of her left playing hand while defending herself against a man armed with a knife. Kvitova says the injury is severe, but she is determined to return one day to the court. The man who attacked her remains on the loose. Police believe the attack was random and not planned. Friends and family celebrating the life of NBA sideline reporter Craig Sager today. A public memorial celebration held for Sager in Marietta, Georgia. Sager passed away last Thursday after battling leukemia for more than 2 years. He was 65 years old. He's, of course, remembered for his colorful suits and his personality. He worked for the Turner Sports Network for more than 3 decades. And years ago, Sager was also an employee of ABC7, then known as Channel 40. This is a photo of Sager back in 1974 on the far left there, interviewing the Cardinal Mooney High School football team. Good memory there. That's sports for now. We'll have tonight's winning lotto numbers right after this. Stay with us.
Sarasota Jungle Gardens invites your family to the Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. Come enjoy dazzling light displays, live entertainment, and pictures with Santa. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
ABC7 News at 7 weeknights.
The year is winding down, and that means big savings during the Big Finish event going on now at Sunset Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sarasota. Ram trucks are built tough to help you conquer whatever the day may throw your way with all the comfort you'd expect in a luxury vehicle. And right now, all 2016 quad cabs are over 20% off with new Ram trucks starting at just $19,999. Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram in Sarasota.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
I knew I could get myself out of this. I just needed some hope and some help.
I took the first step to recovery when I made the call.
If you're depressed, drinking, and using drugs, you may need help. And the Affordable Care Act guarantees coverage of substance abuse. Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment.
I had problems just getting to sleep, drinking and using pills every night.
I feel like I'm losing control. I'm afraid I'll lose my job or even my family.
Are you losing hope? You can recover and get back on track. Call now for hope and help with proven, gentle recovery programs.
I never thought that I could be somebody who didn't drink and use drugs.
I have something to hold on to for strength. I'm in recovery, getting the help I need.
Call the Addiction, Hope, and Helpline now for a free assessment with someone who cares.
Call 1-800-764-8708. That's 1-800-764-8708.
They took that stress and that tension when I was particularly feeling very bad after that nasty car accident, and it was such a relief to know that I didn't have to bear that burden alone, that I had help.
Our goal is to not just get a satisfactory settlement on their case. We want them up on their feet, happy again. They've gotten their life back.
Don't miss Sarasota Jungle Gardens Holiday Light Spectacular select nights in December. There's joyous music, roasting marshmallows, and festive family activities. Tickets and information available at the door or online at sarasotajunglegardens.com.
Merry Christmas.
Finally tonight, a couple with a lot of patience. Bill and Linda Bounds have finally married after, get this, 41 years of dating. Couple says they actually hid the wedding from their families. Their advice for a successful relationship: put the other person first and always try to make their significant other happy. That's a pretty good formula. We're guessing they're going to wait another decade or so to go on their honeymoon. How about that, huh? 41 years.
Yeah, you got to check things out, you know. Really
they had to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, you know, but it worked.
A lot of time there.
Yeah.
Well, you know, a lot of time for us to enjoy this nice warm weather too, Scott. It's been nice. We enjoyed enough of it though during the summer months. We could use a little bit of cooler weather head our way. It's not coming anytime soon. In fact, the eastern third of the United States, you know, has been pretty cold. In the Northeast, it's going to warm up for the next 10 days. So, warmer Christmas is ahead for many residents.
Green Christmases for a lot of folks. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Bob. Thank you for joining us. Have a good night.